About a month ago, I introduced to you Irvin Yalom and his novel When Nietzsche Wept, and today I would like to introduce his other novel called Schopenhauer's Cure. The book itself is a great source of pro tips and hints on how to analyze ourselves and how to learn to see reality as it is. Sometimes it is very difficult to see farther away than at the end of our nose. And for those few who would like to go on that journey of finding themselves, who want to see more, who want to understand better ourselves, this is a great source of material to start to work and explore the depths of our souls. The book not only uses novelties from the world of psychiatry and psychology, but also introduces very interesting figure of 19th century German philosopher Arthur Schopenhauer. If you never heard about Arthur Schopenhauer, you should go and check him out. It's quite difficult author to read. Ideas are very complicated and the style of writing is quite difficult. But if you would like to get to know this author a little bit better, I would suggest you to go ahead and read Schopenhauer Cure. You will get to know this author better, and afterwards, if you will like him, and I bet you will, then you can proceed to the more difficult works of his. Okay, so let's get back to the novel. The story takes place around group therapy coordinated by Julius Herzfeld, and who, confronted with his own mortality, is forced to examine his own work and life. And things starting to get interesting after Julius reaching out to Philip, his old patient who was sex addict, remembering his case as his greatest professional failure. Julius learns that his old patient decided to become a therapist and needs Julius' help to obtain the license. The problem is that Philip is a cold-hearted misanthrope, whose recovery and teaching methods are very questionable. Philip claims to be miraculously cured by the pessimistic teachings of German philosopher Arthur Schopenhauer. And his theory is based on helping others to overcome the suffering, believing that it is inherited in our lives and relationships. The rest of the novel explores what impact does those figures, Julius and Philip on the other hand, has to a work of the therapy group. With Yalom interviewing the biography of Schopenhauer in between the chapters. With Julius as his mouthpiece, Yalom preaches the importance of emotions, human communications, and relationships over the logic and idealism of Philip's Schopenhauer-based theory. One example from the book, when Julius says to Philip, attachments, and plenty of them, are indispensable ingredients of a full life. And to avoid attachment because of anticipated suffering is a sure recipe for being partially alive. As I said previously, I love Yalom's books. I'm going back to those books, especially to When Nietzsche Wept, Schopenhauer Cure, Spinoza Problem. Those are a few of my favorite books of his, and I would like to finish this very short introduction with one more quotation from this amazing book. Hence, what is human life other than endless cycle of suffering, wanting, satisfaction, boredom, and then wanting again. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. So the links to my other reviews should appear, I think, right now. I would just like to say thank you very much. Stay safe in these difficult times. Read good books. Now we have time to do all of those things which we usually don't have time to do. See you very soon. Thank you very much.